Check in with Damon, who says not a bad weekend on tap. That's good to hear.
Not a bad weekend. An opportunity to dry out a little bit, as you know, only a very slight chance of seeing a shower or two this afternoon and a shower or two tomorrow afternoon. And right now, through our Hyatt Regency camera pointing at the Mercedes-Benz Dome, the skies above the dome are partly cloudy, as they are across the area. And out in the tropics, well, we've got a subtropical storm to talk about, and that is subtropical storm Ana. And Ana is out here about 180 miles to the northeast of Bermuda, and it is moving at about 3 miles per hour right now, and it's gonna eventually take a turn to the northeast and make its way into the North Atlantic, where it's gonna die out over time. But right now, west-southwest at 3 with 45-mile-per-hour winds, and it's expected to get weaker between today and tomorrow as well. We've also been following this low that's been in the northwestern Gulf of Mexico. It's moved inland, as you can see, and the problem for us is that we are right between this low that's to the west of us and this high that's to the northeast of us, and for us that means that pressure gradient is very tight over our heads. So the winds that you experienced yesterday was due to that, and the winds we're seeing this morning and that I'm expecting to get stronger as we go through the morning and into the afternoon are also due to that. Notice those winds are still out of the east. This afternoon they'll be anywhere from 15 to 20 miles per hour. Could see these winds gusting up to 30 miles per hour across parts of the South Shore and Mississippi Gulf Coast especially. So with those winds continuously out of the east over the last couple of days, pushing the water against those eastern facing shorelines. The coastal flood warning in effect until 7 p.m. tonight for all these areas in the dark green, and for the areas in the light green, a coastal flood advisory is in effect. So a coastal flood warning continues for Plaquemines, for St. Bernard, and for those areas around Lake Pontchartrain as well. We also have a small craft advisory that's in effect for all the coastal areas out into the Gulf of Mexico until 4 a.m. tomorrow morning because of those same strong winds. Hey, the radar picture, though, it's nice and clear for the most part, except for the cloud cover that we have across the area this morning. Again, only a slight chance of a shower or two this afternoon. So if you're heading out to the Southeastern game up in Hammond against HBU, that's at 2 o'clock, probably about 85 degrees, and bring your sunscreen. You're probably going to need that as well. If you're going to Thibodaux to watch Nichols, they've got a doubleheader at 2 o'clock and a 5 o'clock, probably 84 degrees for the first game. Slight chance of seeing a shower or two out there, but the warmth is going to be your one issue. The winds are going to be the other issue. Hey, the NOLA Gold Rugby, if you're heading out to watch that game later on tonight at 7 p.m., still be breezy to windy conditions later on tonight, 77 when the game starts, probably about 74 when that game wraps up. Across southeast Louisiana, this is probably what the sky is going to look like for most of the day today, and I think we're going to clear out pretty nicely tonight. Your headlines for today: subtropical storm Ana forms in the Atlantic, only a slight rain chance this weekend, and temperatures are on the way up from today through the end of next week. But this afternoon in Bogalusa, 85 degrees is what I'm expecting your high to be. For Covington, you're up to about 83 with those partly to mostly cloudy skies. Here in the city, up to 82. At the airport, probably about 84 or 85 degrees for an afternoon high. In Belle Chase, looks like about 81 with those partly to mostly cloudy skies all day long and into the evening as well. And if you're in Grand Isle or headed in that direction, probably up to about 77 degrees for an afternoon high this afternoon. Quick look at your 7-day forecast. It's looking pretty dry for the next 7 days, up to 90 degrees by Wednesday.